Welcome back to Lock and Reload. I'm going to go ahead and not necessarily introduce, but there is a great company by the name of Hogue Grips. They make everything from your grips on your handguns. They make rifle stocks. They're Hogue overmold rifle stocks. They make shotgun stock, shotgun forearms. They even go above and beyond the Call of Duty, and they also make pistol grips or grips for your impact gun. Anything from your semi-automatics to, not the impact gun, of course, but as far as your handguns, they make them for your semi-autos, they make them for your revolvers. I believe, well, I really wish they'd make one for the Thompson Center, because as you know, the Thompson Center, it is a great gun. They do have the rubber backstrap. This is the Generation 1 or the G1 Contender. It is a great firearm. But as you all know, all the energy goes out the barrel. Therefore, there is a lot of vibration. Now, if Hogue would make a pistol grip for it, I would greatly appreciate it. But anyway, Hogue is a great company. I have their products on 3 different firearms. Now, this last Christmas, I inspired my dad and I got him a Hogue pistol grip for his 629 and 44 mag made by Smith & Wesson. My uncle, I believe, has a Hogue overmold for his Winchester Model 70 Coyote. I do have another friend that has it for his 1911. Speaking of 1911s, now, I do have my 1911. And by the way, it is the 100-year anniversary. It is 2011, 100-year anniversary of the 1911. John Browning is a great man. He's the one who developed and designed the 1911. John Browning's just an awesome guy. He made a lot of different firearms and a lot of successful firearms in his journey. Anyway, this is my 1911 made by Springfield. It's my 1911 A1. It is the GI model. There's nothing extravagant about it. I did not care for the wood grips though, so I did go with the Hogue pistol grip. This is by far one of the best grips that I have ever used. Now, Pacbar makes a similar grip. In my eyes, they're great grips. Their decelerator grips are fine. Their presentation grips are fine, but I like Hogue a lot better. It's in everybody's interest and their own opinion on what they like and what they don't like. But this is I don't see a whole lot of videos on Hogue in general, or I just haven't been digging far enough. Hogue does make 2 different 1911 grips. They make the standard grip that looks like your wood grips. So you have one side on here, and then you got another side on here. But I like the finger grooves just because it fits more like a glove. Anyway, by the way, this gun is loaded, by the way, for all you safety nuts out there. So I am aware of my firearm, and it is loaded. Anyways, Hogue's been around for a lot of years. They have great customer service. They are great people to deal with. Hogue did give me a AK-47 grip for my Wowzer 10, because it is a very AK variant. They gave me it for Christmas just because I support their company. I have a lot of their products and I do a lot of recommendations. Now, this is my first YouTube video on it, and I do care for the company very much. They are the cushiest and they literally fit like a glove. Now, the second weapon that I have that I mentioned, I do have the same configuration pistol grip as, the 1911. The only difference is it's in an AK. You know what? It's the same ergonomics as my 1911. So going from my 1911 grips to my AK, there is no differential. It all feels the same. The only difference is, obviously, this is a long rifle and this is a handgun. But either way, they both come with a pistol grip. Just really comfortable. And they're pretty inexpensive. I think I paid a little over 15 bucks for this grip. And if I did buy this one, if I didn't get it for Christmas, it'd be about 23 bucks for the AK. No, don't ask me why it's a little bit more expensive for the rifles, because again, it's a pistol grip. But I think it's the mold's different, and it's the entire grip versus this is an add-on to the frame. So I believe it requires a little bit more material. If you get the opportunity, I do have a Tapco video out there. They have their saw style grip. I mean, that's a great grip, but personally, I like Hogue way, way better. Not to mention, it's really, really durable. I have well over 1,000 rounds run through this, and with this particular grip, and it's really, really comfortable. It's something that's going to last a long time. And the one thing that concerned me about the grips, because they call this a cobblestone right up in here, what concerned me is over time, is it going to wear out because it's rubber? It could very well wear out. But so far, it's keeping its grip. It doesn't slide out of my hands. There's a lot of different textures out there, and this one, whether it's cold, whether it's hot out, this really sticks to your hand. And the one thing I like about rubber over plastic or any metal is you can handle it in diverse conditions. Whether it be cold, hot weather, it's a great grip, and it literally fits like a glove. I always refer to Hogue as like the Dr. Scholl's of gun parts, because you know what? When I hold this, I feel like I'm gelling, because it's just that squishy and no vibration, no anything. Now, what inspired me to Hogue overmold would be my Howa M1500 and 308. Now, this one is unloaded. Did my safety check earlier. And the beauty of this, it is the same cobblestone, essentially a sporterized pistol grip on here. It's got, the rubber texture and the cobblestone right on the forearm as well. But what really makes this rifle, essentially, it's like driving a Cadillac in the shooting world. I literally could shoot a 308. I mean, don't get me wrong, the 308 isn't the snottiest cartridge on the planet, but you know what? Over time, you get really fatigued with it. But this rifle, the science is all in the buttstock. And I have well over 1,500 rounds run through this rifle. You know what? And I get a lot of trigger time with this one. This is my baby. This is my pride and joy. This is the first rifle I ever purchased in my life. Literally the only first gun that I ever purchased in my life. But what makes this thing awesome is this recoil pad. And if you don't necessarily want to buy the whole stock, because it is synthetic and whatnot, just buy the recoil pad. It's going to be literally night and day. All around, just a great, great company. And usually these Hogue overmold stocks come stock with the Howa M1500. And now I do have a review on YouTube here of the Howa M1500 review, so obviously I'm not going to do a review on it because I already did. But great, great product. I do highly recommend it. And anyway, a little bit about Hogue and whatnot. If you have any questions or comments, or you want to add something, leave me a comment down below. That'd be much appreciated. This is Lock and Reload with Ryan, and on your Hogue Products. Later.